Good evening, thank you for having me. Today I'll talk about building confused people and make all them ask about how they did it. In time there wasn't modern machines and cranes and all things that we have today. Just they had just some horses and animals. They moved around with it. So today I'll talk about pyramids. Pyramids, it's something really strange until now. It's really old, but until now it's really strange. And until now, no one know about how they did it. So before I tell you about how they did the pyramids, I'll tell you about why did they chose this design, like we can say like listed design. So there was a king before they built the pyramids. His name is Suzer. He told his engineer to make for him like a big shrine, not just big, really huge shrine. So the engineer told him, it's okay, I'll do as you want. So he made for him like rectangle shrine, as you see. So, but the engineer didn't like it. He wanted to make another one. So he made like made another floor, like, but this second floor smaller than the first one. So he didn't like just two, so he made another like 3 and 4 until he reached the last one. Look at, as you see, it's fifth. It's made of 5th floor. So yeah, this is the story about why did they chose this design. So there is a scientist who said that if there isn't this one, like Caesar's shrine, the pyramids wouldn't be existing, and even if it will be existent, it won't be like this design, like listed design, as you know it. So this is why they chose this design, like listed design. So let's get back about how did they did the pyramids. Before I tell you it, let we know about what's the pyramids made of. It's made of a real huge cubes. It weighs about 2.3 to 3 tons, and you know, guys, it's really big number. It's about a car and a half, maybe 2 cars. There's another cubes bigger than this, so it's really huge. So there is a theory said that they brought all these cubes to a ton and a half, and maybe more. So they brought all these from a place it's really far of pyramids. So pyramids position. So they brought it with dragging, and it take a really long time. You know, in this time pyramids exist in Giza, in Egypt, in Giza exactly. So Giza exists in the north of Egypt. So they brought all these cubes from the south to the north with the dragging. There was some slaves in front of the cubes. Make water the floor to make don't make doesn't let the friction affect the cubes, because it's really big distances. So when they drag all these cubes of all these distances, the friction will affect of a cube. So if it's about 2.3 tons, it will be 1 ton, maybe lesser, because the friction will be really hard, and it's really long distances. So there wasn't slaves, as we said. Water the floor in front of the slaves, all this the cube, sorry, all this distances. So this is one of the logical theories. So after that, they brought the cubes to the place that they want to build it. So this is the first theory. There is another theory said that they sculpted the land and the place that they want to make the pyramids. So I think it's really not logical. So let's get back about why did they how did they made the pyramids. After they brought it in front of it, next to it, they wanted to make the first floor of outside of the pyramids. They made this one. This is the floor, the first one. So after that, they wanted to make another one. So they made like a slope near of the pyramids, and after that, they drag all these cubes and they get it to up on the pyramid and made a second one. And after that, they made another, the other one. After that, after they finished the outside of the pyramids, they wanted to make the inside. They made like internal slope in the pyramids, and after they made the first floor of the shrine, they wanted to make another one, or more than another one. This is an example of our cube. There was slaves here, drag the cubes on all these floor.